Hello, this is David from Vylos, and today I want to talk about another type of agent architecture. Last time we talked about prompt chaining to understand the benefits and the purpose of chaining large language model calls or agentic calls together. And today I want to talk about LLM routing or routing in general. Mm. So the benefit of routing is that you can have different paths of business process automation after a large language model decided what to do. So where is this useful? Let me show you an example. I have here an invoice. This is just a regular invoice, which I want to send now via Gmail to my inbox, and then have an automation specifically designed for invoices to run it and to automate it. So here, this is the invoice. I will now send this so that I will have it available here in my workflow. You see, this is already a bit more complex than last time because this time, when we execute it, you will see, yeah, we got the email. Here, the first node will analyze the document now. You see, it decided that it is an invoice, and now we have this invoice path running. You see that we have a switch here in between. So the large language model analyzed it, but here in the switch, we decide which path to follow then based on the output of the large language model. Like this, it gets a little bit more deterministical, and we can also validate the output of the first analysis. So you see that then we have document-specific document analysis large language models, because when you can have a document-specific prompt and context, you can be very more in detail and in depth, give the model system prompts and instructions how to handle it. You see that we then have an AI agent here, which is designed to handle invoices. It will structure the output from the first invoice. Here we have the same logic which we had the last time with chaining LLMs together. So here you see we can combine the routing and the chaining. We then validate the output. We always validate the output of AI agents since we want to have the highest possible accuracy. Here we also updated an API in between with this output. And then we have a specialized AI agent which can handle the messaging here. So this is an end-to-end automation which is suitable for different types of documents, but has the very high accuracy of a chained workflow. So this is how you can combine, on the one hand, the large language model prompt chaining with a routing technique. And here you even get the you get deterministically validations in. So, and you see here is already my message. So here is the acceptance of the invoice. So we end-to-end automated this workflow. So what is the benefit here? From large language model routing or routing in general, you can combine more complex execution paths in one workflow. This can get very complicated fast, as you have already seen, but like this, it's quite transparent which path will be executed. The classification is a criteria for which path to follow. And very often companies already have some classifications which they use on a daily basis. And with large language model, you can use this existing classification for defining which automation should then be executed. You have the same benefits as in prompt chaining, that you can have more specialized contexts in the AI agents. So every sub agent, every sub workflow can have its own knowledge base, can have its own context, can have its own system prompts. Yeah, and they even can have their own systems that they update. So the one is HubSpot, the other one is your ERP system, and the third one is a logistics API. You can have all of this in one big workflow. And this is very often the key to unlock more complex and real world use cases for an AI automation. Also, with these submodels, they don't have to be always the most beefy fundamental models around. So when you have specialized sub agents and specialized large language model nodes, you can have smaller models. So this is a cost reduction up to the point that you can run your own models, your own proprietary models to really use large language model technology in your workflows. Also, last but not least, like this, you can increase the accuracy dramatically because you can have in every sub workflow specific few shot learning examples. And few shot learning is one of the most powerful techniques to improve accuracy and the outcome from large language models. If you have any questions or if you want to have this technique set up for your use cases, then we are happy to help. Thank you.